this web show, the hosts will be talking about current and past Game of Thrones episodes. There is also the possibility of spoilers from episodes to come. A warning will only be given for spoilers of unaired episodes. If you see the words volume down appear, there will be 10 seconds before a future spoiler will be talked about. The words volume down will stay on the screen until the spoiler has finished, and then the conversation will go back to current or previous episodes.
Hello Internet, and welcome. I'm Nathan Squires from the Sci-Fi Fantasy Network. I have my guest star, CJ Allen. Say hello.
Hello. And star. Well, didn't know I was that popular, but you know.
And you are watching. Right, so Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 1, done. CJ, I know you've seen it a while ago. You can tell us a bit about that as well. What's your thoughts?
Better than some of the previous ones. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a nice mix of all the main characters. We got the kind of get a catch up as well of where they're currently at. Because I'm terrible, I don't know half the names, I always forget them. You know, they also get killed after 2 or 3 episodes, which always happens. But I thought it was a nice introduction, even for those that have never watched Game of Thrones before. I think it's got you caught up to where the characters are currently at. Yeah,
I think you're right. I think the first episode needed to be a bit of a reminder, bit of a check-in on some of the things that had just happened, like Tywin dying and stuff like that. And then, yeah, it just went all out Game of Thrones. Highlight from the whole episode, what do you think is what do you think is the bit that people are going to come away with thinking?
I think poop in a box. Poop in a box. That scene I saw about a week ago, that scene just stuck with me.
It was totally the first thing we all think is like, how did he shit in that box? And then they just dealt with it straight away.
But it's Game of Thrones. It's the thing. It's Game of Thrones. It's a serious drama. It's got swear words. It's got nudity. But then it just has random humour, which you don't expect. And it's usually Tyrion that does it.
Yeah. And with all the just like chat about shit, you know, he's got underlying messages of everything that's happening in the whole series. And you gotta be like, how do I disseminate poop in a box? So
and then compare it to the world around me. So everything is shit. My shit in the box is shit, so the world is shit. And how do you cope with that? Well, you just drink wine.
Just get pissed and think about more ways to sort of disseminate the world.
I'm trying to think now, in all of the seasons, he drinks wine in pretty much every other scene he's in. Oh God, yeah.
There's got to be a lot of Robinson squash. You know, it's got to be constantly. Otherwise, if it's actually wine, your liver's fucked by now.
Be worth it though. Imagine filming that. You're drunk. You know what it is, Cersei? I really don't like you.
You'd have an interview with Peter Dinklage. Go. So tell me about the series. What's your favourite bit about it? You know, filming it all. I have no fucking idea.
The wine.
I can't remember a thing. I was just hungover and pissed the whole time.
But that kind of adds to his character now, because he needs to be hungover and pissed all the time. So it's method acting. That's what it is. Method acting.
Okay, and then looking at the bigger picture, are we happy with Stannis and the burning that was just happening? You know, are we?
Oh, Stannis! I am the true king. I am the true king. Yet we get the idea now. He's basically telling anyone that passes by. By the way, I'm the true king. Excuse me, mate. I'm the true king. It's the woman in red. The witch, I just don't know what it is. She always gives off this kind of sex vibe. So it's like heat, fire, orgies, sex, fire, bit more fire, sex. And it's all she seems to do. And she's just weird. And I'm still confused about these different gods, because obviously she does have some sort of power. Let's not talk about the smoke baby that she had. God, that was weird.
If they don't get back to that a little bit, I think most people will be pissed off.
Well, where is that smoke baby now?
Well, I think it was a smoke baby that came alive and then died for like its cause, and that was it done. It just wanted to kill the other Baratheon, I forget his name, and that was it. That was the whole point of that pregnancy. So whether she gets pregnant again to kill somebody else, or if she does get pregnant again, we've got to figure out who's that smoke baby going to kill this time.
I think Jon Snow and her, something's going to happen. It's hinting, because why else would you go, excuse me, are you a virgin? No. Yes! I'm sure many women's done that when they've talked to Kit Harington as well. It's like, hi, yeah. But
no, I think you're right. I think, and this is just speculation, I'm just guessing here, but I think she's either his mum, or he's gonna have to kill her. I think that's gonna happen, because if Jon Snow's been the kind of the surprise thing at the end of giving mercy to Mance and going against Night's Watch again, like you were saying, it's like he's going to piss off somebody to the point where either he has to take charge, because there's going to be a whole choice of who's going to be the head of the wall. But I think she's then going to have to kill either Stannis and his bitch,
Well,
or...
I'll give you a hint. You get the answer in the next episode.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, now I'm excited for next week, and I've got 7 days to wait. Yeah, CJ, you gotta tell me about this, because you work for Spoiler TV as well. What happened with the episodes getting out there? Are they just like
basically
giving them out for free?
A lot of companies, us included, were given the first few episodes for review purposes. And somebody, luckily not us, thank God, thinking, is it our copy that's got out there, but looks like we've done everything right, so we've got nothing to worry about. But the 4 episodes, one of the press copies has got leaked online, which is a shame. And I know people illegally download, but they usually illegal download after they've watched the episode, or they'll download it just after the Americans and then watch it in the UK, because usually fans that download it want to see it again in high definition. But with 4 episodes getting out, it's really going to damage the ratings. And if the ratings go down, the budget goes down. And I think a lot of people, yes, are excited going, I want to see the new episode. But it's only going to make it where there'll be no more Game of Thrones.
Do you think that they're just going to get insanely tight over the last 6? Is there 10 this season?
I don't think they're going to send the copies out to the press now.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, which means I'm going to have to wait like the general public now.
You'll have to wait like all of us chumps. It'd be like, oh no, what is it? I can't just sort of sneakily say, yeah, he's totally going to die. And you're like, is he? Isn't he? I don't know.
Basically, my Facebook status is me winding up my friends saying, I'm sitting down about to watch Game... I actually posted this a week ago. I'm just about to sit down and watch the first episode of Game of Thrones. And people are putting, oh, you'll love it. Wait till you get caught up. No. The new season, and after that it's like, F you, I hate you, you are no longer my friend.
Did you have like an unfriending to like decrease as the day
went on? It happens like that, and people saying, I'm coming round your house, I'm finding where you live, and I'm thinking, in the future I'm not going to say anything, but now it's been leaked, everybody's got it, which is a shame, because I think it does, I know people say it gets downloaded and stuff, but it will affect HBO, it will affect TV reviews, it is going to have a huge impact on them.
Yeah, so hey, Internet, don't be dicks.
Stop downloading. You're affecting me watching it in advance.
Exactly.
That's what it's about.
It's not about
I'm
HBO.
not getting them in advance.
It's about CJ watching it in the future. 2 tweets that I liked during it was Tyrion and Varys, lads on tour. I just thought that is class. Imagine them just getting on a little jaunt together, getting pissed and sort of finding little comic tours to go on. And then the other one was imagine Tyrion riding a dragon.
Wine in hand, pulling the reins and fire coming out.
I think it's just, if that doesn't happen in season 6, I think there's going to be uproar.
I think maybe they both need to be on a dragon and they're just flying around and they go to different towns and they have a few drinks and they can try out the wine. Oh, what's the wine like in this place? Yes, very drunk. Try her.
You know it's going to become an animated series. It can't be done in a real life action, so it's going to be animated. If you're an animator, make it happen. And I'll just spread it everywhere on the Sci-Fi Fantasy Network.
And if you need the voices for it, we'll happily do it just for fun.
Actually, we'll sit here and get drunk, right? And we'll play out the scenario that's meant to be happening. And it'll get better and better as the more we get drunk, I think. Right, that's planned. And then I'm just wanting to see if
I'm loving the fact that you guys can't see this, but it's actually got the TV showing clips from it, and it's just Tyrion being sick right now, which you really enjoyed.
I thought it was the best, vomiting on screen that I've seen before, because usually they have like half a mouth of yogurt or something and they go bleh, and it's like that's it, or they try and cut around it, so he goes bleh, and then they cut to another angle and he's had another mouthful of yogurt, but it just never works. Whereas he seemed to have like half a bottle in his mouth.
I think it goes into our theory that he's actually drunk from the wine and that was genuine vomit, and then he went back into character and finished off his wine.
Totally. Tactical chunder. I bet the producer's like, fuck, he's pissed on set again.
Method acting.
Let it roll. Just let it roll. Get more wine in him. In general, I'm seeing first episode didn't disappoint by somebody called Naomi, and plenty of people saying good old Jon Snow. And I think, from my point of view on the show, I was quite happy with it. I felt it got to enough people. Yes, there's still people like Arya that we want to meet up with and see where she's doing.
Next episode.
But sorry. I think, in general, were kind of got moving fast. I couldn't stand it when, you know, some of the episodes you just like nothing really happens, but this one, yeah, you know, nobody like really sort of was surprised death. Mance, you kind of wanted him. I wanted him to survive, but
for the Jon Snow's story to move forward,
yeah,
he needed to kind of. It's going to help him with the wildlings. I think they're going to have more respect for Jon Snow.
Yeah, definitely. And you would like to think that he thought that through, but it was all just like the situation.
Well, he was about to cry. You could see his like little bottom lip going, and he's blubbering.
The guy who was getting put on fire. Yeah, damn straight. I'd be fucking crying if somebody set the pyre on fire around me. But
no. Jon Snow was crying.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he's like, you could see him like welling up.
Do you think he's looking for another dad figure?
Yeah,
Like,
Jon Snow just
Ned's
needs
had
a
his head
dad.
chopped off. I had no dad when I first got.
First ever girlfriend killed. Brother killed. Stepmother technically killed. Sisters are missing, and someone I've just looked up to set on fire, and someone who could possibly be his mother is trying to make sexual advances on him. If they have therapy in Westeros, I think he needs it.
The other thing which I'm seeing loads on hashtag GOT and in general about Game of Thrones is people just wanting Mance to bend his knee. But what Game of Thrones does well is it puts like integrity back in characters. It doesn't give you the easy way out. You're never going to get that with George R.R. Martin, and probably you like Mance more for it. What do you think? Do you think Mance has kind of kept himself, you know?
You respected his reasons why. So he may have been a horrible person last season, but you respect the reason why. Personally, if it was me, I'd be like, get down on one knee. I'd be lying on the floor saying, save me. Don't let me burn.
What were you saying about, like, you know, him saying...
the small print, he says bend one knee. So you just lift up your leg like that, and technically the knee is bent, and you've met his demands.
His technicality's there. But also, it's kind of like, somebody's about to say, I'm going to fucking burn you to death. You know, you got anything to say?
Can I have some water?
Good luck in that war. I hope you do really well in it. Who does that?
Yeah.
You know, generally you just go, oh, you're a bastard, fuck you.
It's like you go for a job and they say, sorry, you didn't get the job. Well, good luck in finding someone to be as good as me. I hope your business does well.
Exactly, it's just the sarcasm-tastic. And otherwise, I think there's generally a good positive vibe about it.
I did like seeing one when you were scrolling through that is the dragons are going to fuck shit up, which I just thought, yeah. But that's actually worrying that she can't control her dragons. And I thought the guy, who, like I say, I never remember the names. There's no point, you'll die in probably 6 episodes. But he said, what's a dragon of queen, like Queen of Dragons, when she can't control her dragons?
And you saw her kind of going to try and find them, and all they did is have a teenage Paddy. Well, then again, they have been like locked up for quite a while.
Well, she said she hasn't seen the other dragon for a few weeks, so they've been down there for a few weeks.
And yeah, are they having sheep thrown to them? Like how? Yeah, have they just been?
Is it poop in a box? Is it getting
more poop? Dragon poop in a box?
There's a lot of poop in Game of Thrones now. You think about it.
There was poop. We did get tits and ass. We got the golden tits and ass. We got sort of the whores in the whorehouse just flashing some side boob for everybody.
Men butts.
And then there's
every type of butt.
Every butt. And so yeah, it didn't let you down. If people were coming in going, do you know what, I want some tits and ass, it's Game of Thrones time, you got that. If you wanted somebody to get their throat slit, you got that. At the same time, I do want Daenerys to just get across the sea and take her dragons and just go, everybody's burned. You know, she can't be burned to death. She was fine, so why is she actually scared of the dragons?
Because they can bite her.
That's very true. They do have many, many, many sharp, pointy teeth.
Fire, fine. Getting your head bit off might be a problem.
But no, give them a telling. If you've got stroppy teenagers, get them told. That's what you do.
You bad dragon. Now get in the corner.
I'm sorry, I'll go in the corner now.
You can just see us sat on our phone, How to Train Your Dragon, watching the DVD as well. Right, now what did he do with Toothless? Toothless, get rid of the teeth. We'll send her the DVD.
How to Train a Dragon, Game of Thrones. So not you rated. Oh, Toothless, stop licking me. No, oh, he just bit your face off.
Yeah, maybe we'll speak to DreamWorks about that, the third film in the series.
How to Train a Dragon.
In Game of Thrones.
Daenerys Stormfront.
And there's Tyrion just flying around in the background. Way!
If I can fly wasted, you can fly any dragon.
See, there's the animation, DreamWorks. It's just waiting to happen.
Yeah, let's get this done.
So what are you looking forward to for the next... I can't say anything.
No, you can't.
I can maybe give you a hint, but what are you looking forward to for the next episode?
Because, you know, we didn't see Theon Greyjoy. And that, for me, there he is. Look at him. All pale and white and wangless.
Do you want me to disappoint you?
Oh, he's not in the second episode.
I can't say.
Okay.
But I could disappoint you.
Don't disappoint us if you have or not. I'm so confused. But I want Theon to come back and kind of either give him some closure or just kill him so he's like dead and, you know, can rest.
It's funny you say that.
Or shut up. You bastard. Or Arya to come back in somehow and just to start seeing that she's got some progress. And where's Bran? Is it Bran?
Now, this has been said. Now, the person that plays Hodor accidentally revealed something. Now, if you don't want to hear this, I suggest ignore me for the next 10 seconds.
Hang on, I'm going to do this. You crack on.
He is not going to be in it this season because the actor playing Hodor spoilt it, saying they are not in this season. I'm done.
So, yeah.
And then he dies. And then his head explodes. And
the robots come out of the wall and they're like, we've been hiding in the ice for 7,000 years.
And there's Terminator Genesis. But I will say one thing, so it's not too much of a spoiler, but there's a lot of Arya next episode.
Cool. That I'm looking forward to. Right, I think we're going to leave it there. If you have any thoughts on Thrones, hashtag thoughts on Thrones. We'll talk about it next episode. If you have want to put a video reply, do that. Put in the link below and we'll talk about it. Otherwise, subscribe to the Sci-Fi Fantasy Network and get all of this great Game of Thrones chat. CJ, I was going to say your name. CJ, thank you very much for your time.
No problem, thank you for having me.
Yeah, if you want to check out Two Geeky Guys or Spoilers TV.
Spoiler TV, yeah.
Go to these links, they'll all be here floating. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.